Hello everybody, it's your boy Redstone9X here, welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video, the day has finally come guys. We are in the new Minecraft 1.18 update. So this is Caves and Cliffs update part 2. So last update, which is 1.17, we took a look at some of the new items and ores and stuff. So in this update, we're going to take a look at some of the new biomes and some of the new features that have been added to this version of Minecraft. Now, before we go right into this little adventurous showcase, guys, you know the drill. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe. And turn on those notifications so you don't miss another video. Apart from that, guys, let us start today's video. Okay, guys, so before we go right into the showcase, we're just going to grab a couple of supplies. Just got some fireworks, some one elytra, a master clock so I can change time, strong adventurous sword and shield, spyglass, I made a little guidebook, miner's helmet, and some steak in case I get hungry. Okay, so let's begin. So first, this is the new biome called the Stony Peaks. The Stony Peaks is a mountain area that is filled with stone, has large strips of calcite, and has some exposed ores. Mostly found in warm biomes like savannas and jungles, which is what we're connected to right now. So this is a very massive cave right here, and I'll show you where the calcite is, right over here. Yep, see? And that stuff usually was found when you're near amethyst geoids, back in the last update. So let me speed up time real quick, because now we're going to come over here. So some new stuff about the enchantment table. So enchantment tables now emit a little light, kind of like a redstone torch. And now we're gonna head up there so I can show you what's changed. So let's grab some fireworks and fly. Fly high. So over here, this is actually the former height of what Minecraft used to be. So it used to be 256, the height limit in the older versions of Minecraft. But now if we go up here, we can see that this is the new height limit, which is at Y319. So that is pretty high, I must say. Okay, so now that we've seen that, let's head all the way back down and talk about what's in the caves below. And look at this terrain. It's just so big. So massive. Like, you can literally travel for ages across these places. Okay, so now let's head down. Let me put on my miner's helmet. And I'm just going to quickly show you how big the caves are and how they improved. Like, look at this. The caves are like so much more open compared to all the other ones back in the old update. They used to be so small. But now let's head down here. So now we're passing Y30. And this is important because here, this is where you're able to find glow squids now. Because they only spawned at this level, typically. Okay, so now let's head over here. So this used to be where the bedrock level is. Like, this is where the void would be, but now they made it so they can go even deeper. And look at this cave right here. It's just so massive. You can build an entire civilization down here and live under the ground for as long as you want. Like, I could literally be down here for ages exploring and gathering ores. It's insane. Okay, so we're gonna come over here. And this is gonna be down here is the new bedrock level. So we are at negative 65. Well, that sea lantern is. So this is how deep you can go now, and then down below is the void, which is pretty crazy. To think that you can go even deeper than Y0. Okay, so now let's head out of this hole, and we're going to head all the way down there so I can show you more. So here I got a couple things. So for one, copper ores now drop 2 to 5 raw copper items. So it's the same for both the normal and deep slate version. So let me just get a pickaxe real quick. And when I start mining, as you can see, I got 6 from just mining 2 of them. So again, the max amount of copper you can get now, or raw copper you can get from these ores, is 5, which is pretty crazy. And now if we head over here, we got in the stone cutter copper blocks of any kind. Oops. Copper blocks of any kind can be converted into 4 cut copper blocks. Same for the wax ones if you put it in. So if I just put in 1 wax weather copper, I would get 4 instead of 1. And again, the same can be for all the other types, which is pretty good, I must say. It actually looks very spacious down here. Okay, so now that we've seen this, let's move on to the next location. So I'll see you guys there. Okay guys, so at my next area, which so here we're at the next location, which is a cave area. So let's head all the way down here. And now this is called the Dripstone Caves. As you can see, it's filled with dripstone everywhere. So just as I said, so big caves filled with lots of pointed dripstone and dripstone blocks on the floors and ceiling, as well as a few pools of water, which can contain extra copper ores, and also drowns can spawn in water areas within. So if we come over here, we can see a couple drowns around here, I think. No, I think they might be below. Let's quickly check. Nope, I'm not seeing any drowns here, but believe me, they do spawn here. And actually, look at all this copper. It's insane. So it's literally the best place you can go mining for copper if you're ever low on it. Like, it's literally everywhere, as well as all this dripstone, which is very nice, I must say. Okay, now that we've gone over this, let's head over to the next location. Be back in a sec. Okay guys, so we're in, but this is not exactly where you can find, so it's important to find, for this next cave, you need to find an Azulia tree, which is key for finding this next cave. So let's head all the way down here. And for this, I'm going to go into creative because there's a lot of monsters down here, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Lush Caves. And here I got, the caves contain lots of moss and ores that are on the floors and ceiling, as well as moss carpets, grass, azulia bushes on the floors, and also some of the glowberry vines that grow from the ceilings, and also some spore blossoms. And also bats, glow squids, tropical figs, and axolotls are the only passive mobs that can spawn. And actually, if we come over here, it's put that axolotls now only spawn in lush caves when in water above clay blocks. So this is the only place where you can find axolotls now. Like, you cannot really find them anywhere else. According to the patch notes, it says this is where you can find them. And tropical fish you can find over there. And there's a lot of vegetation in that sort of thing. Like, look at all this. You can literally farm for days of glowberries. Oh, and here's a little fun fact that was also in the patch notes, that if you take some shears and trim the edge of any kind of vines, especially the ones that grow in the nether, this will actually stop glowberry vines or any kind of vines from growing any further. So that can pretty much be a bit handy if you don't want your vegetation to grow any more than it has to. So a great little tip you should know. And you, Mr. Zombie, you can go. Bye-bye. Okay, so now that you've seen that, we're gonna head back all the way back up and start heading to the next location. So I'll see you guys there. Okay, guys, so now we're in the next area. This is a very green looking area, so we're in the meadow biome. So in this biome. It's a very much a large, grassy, flowery biome that tends to generate near high plateaus or next to large mountain ranges. And this place may contain a lone, tall oak or birch trees with a bee's nest. And this place can spawn donkeys, rabbits, and sheep. So it's saying there's a chance you can find bees. There are some bees living here, so let's go all the way up. And you'll see that it's a very peaceful looking place. Or at least you'll never run certain kinds of dye if you want to for certain things. And over here, this is where you'll find some bees' nests. Some on a birch tree, some can be on an oak tree. Other than that, you got like sheep and donkeys galore. Well, there's one donkey over there, but you could pretty much have like an infinite wall here because a lot of sheep spawn here. So, as well as rabbits too. Very nice. And also we got a weird looking nether portal. Oh, here's a big tree. So this is the big tree. Like this is literally, hold on, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks tall of a tree. A tall tree, I must say. The bees sure to have very comfort here. Okay, so now that we've seen that, let's head over to the next few biomes. So, see you guys there. Okay, guys, so now we're in the snowy areas, and I just changed my skin because it can get really chilly up in these parts. So, we're gonna take a look at some 3 more biomes, but don't worry, there's still some more. So, these 3 areas are like found in snowy areas. So, we're gonna head over this. So this next biome we got over here is called the Grove. The Grove is a forest on the side of a mountain that is covered with snow, dirt, and powder snow, which can spawn some wolves, rabbits, and foxes. Or rather, snow foxes. I think one just literally came by not too long ago. I'm not sure if we can find out. Oh, there's one. He looks very happy here. I'm guessing that wolf probably won't agree. So this is kind of like a nice looking area, and also I should probably get myself some leather boots. Because we are gonna run into some powder snow blocks, so it's good to be prepared. Okay, so we've seen the Grove, and now we're gonna head all the way up this mountain. So over here we got the Snowy Slopes, in which here is a very snowy terrain that has a lot of snow and snow blocks, and can also hide a lot of powder snow traps. It's usually beneath the mountain, so it's recommended that you get some leather boots so you don't fall in and freeze. And this can spawn some rabbits and goats. So as you can see, there's a lot of powder snow. So it's very good that you can get some leather boots, otherwise you're gonna fall very easily. And also over here, there's some villages over here. And I should also mention that according to the patch notes in Minecraft, it said that villages are now more spread out in a way. So like it looks more big than usual, you might say. So we're just gonna keep heading up this mountain right here, which will lead us to the next biome. Actually, I'm just gonna fly up there, which will be genius. So now over here we are approaching the Jagged Peaks. The Jagged Peaks are very tall mountain peaks that contain a lot of snow that can often pass the height of the clouds, and the peak can be as tall as 256 blocks tall, or at least it can be as tall as Y 256. And this place only have goats. Like this is the only one of the few places that goats can spawn. Hello there, Mr. Goat. How you doing? Like this is a very snowy area. Like you can literally find a bunch of goats here. And also, at least you'll have an unlimited amount of powder snow in case you ever need it. But oh my god, that goat just jumped right in my face. What a goat. Okay, so now that we've seen this area, now let's move on to the final new biome of this update. So I'll see you guys there. Okay, guys, so we have arrived. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, so we have arrived at the final biome area, which is called the Frozen Peaks, and it looks very icy, you might say. Like, look at all this ice. So let's scroll all the way over here. So these mountain peaks that are covered by snow blocks, snow, and also glaciers of packed ice, and occasional small blobs of ice, but they are slightly less jagged and shorter than the jagged peaks. And this can also have a bunch of places to spawn to have goats, basically. So I think there were, I think goats here. So let's quickly fly a bit high so we can see. It looks, definitely looks very, like you don't get to see big mountains like this every day in Minecraft, do you? Oh, here's some goats right over there. And look at that, there's a baby goat. They look like they're having a good time climbing about. So yeah, that is pretty much all of the new biomes that Minecraft has to offer. And also I should tell you that usually around this level, this is where clouds can usually can pass by over. I think it used to be much lower, but now around this height you can pretty much see be at the same height as clouds these days. Okay, so let us head back to the original place, which was the Stony Peaks, before we end off this video. Okay guys, so that is pretty much gonna wrap up for today's version showcase of Minecraft 1.18 Caves and Cliffs Part 2. So if you guys enjoyed this video, want to see more, if you guys hit that like button and subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss another video. Apart from that, guys, thanks for watching. So for more information about what this version has to offer, you can check out the patch notes in the Minecraft launcher for more information. And also I got another command block tutorial today, so I'll see you guys later in that video. Goodbye!